So students, in this video we will not be looking into anything difficult. It will be a very small thing. Now when you have something like this, 2 sine theta is equal to 1 minus sine square theta, how are you going to solve such things? Now we should understand that theta is a variable here. Let me change the color. Theta is a variable right here, because we don't know what it is, and anything that we don't know we take it as a variable. Now then I'm applying sine upon it, right? Now what is sine? Sine is a ratio. It is just a ratio that is opposite by hypotenuse. I am applying this ratio on what? On sine. Sorry, on theta. This ratio opposite by hypotenuse, I am taking it with respect to the variable theta. So therefore, because theta is a variable, opposite by hypotenuse is also a variable, and therefore because my opposite side is based on the angle theta, the hypotenuse remains the same of course, but opposite side is based on the value theta. So if theta is a variable, opposite side is also a variable. So therefore sine of theta completely becomes a variable, because I don't know, it can change, it's a changing value depending on theta. Okay, so since this much is understood, with this understanding we can proceed. So let me just rub that off. Then 2 sine square is equal to 1 minus sine square theta. So this full thing is a variable, this is also a variable, right? Sine theta is a variable, means sine square theta is of course a variable. Then what we do is we bring the variables to one side as we usually do. So it will be 2, okay, by the way s should be small letter. 2 sine square theta is plus bringing the other sign here, so adding sine square theta on both the sides, so it will be is equal to 1 is equal to 1. So and this will make it, adding these two terms, you get it, 3 sine, okay, the s should be small letter, 3 sine square theta is equal to 1, and that means dividing both sides by 3, what do I get? Sine square theta is equal to 1 by 3, and that is sine square theta, but whenever we solve, we want to solve for the variable, we want to solve for theta. So that is sine theta, sine square theta is equal to 1 by 3 means sine theta is equal to root of 1 by 3, taking square root on both sides. That's what we did. Now sine theta is equal to root of 1 by 3, that is root of 1 is 1 and root of 3 is root 3, so 1 by root 3. Sine theta is equal to 1 by root 3. We don't know anything like that, right? We didn't study anything like that, so then we will leave it here, we will leave it like that. Sine theta is equal to 1 by root 3. In case if you knew what it was, then you would have to find the theta. For example, in case if you knew, what you got was tan theta is equal to 1 by root 3, in case, then you could find that theta is equal to, what is it? Because we studied about the special angles. What did we study? The special angles. Tan theta, or tan of what is 1 by root 3? We studied that tan of 30 degree is 1 by root 3. So in that case, we can say theta is equal to 30 degrees. It is only in the case of which we know. As of now, see, in the later classes, in the future higher classes, you will study that there is a way to write this even when you do not know what the angle is, but for now just understand that only you can only solve. This is the step till where you can go if you do not know the angle. But if for angles like 30 degree, 60 degree, 90 degree, 40 degree, 0 degree, 90 degree, you have already studied what the values are. For in that case you can do. Okay, now let us look at another question. Two of cos, okay, 1 minute. 2 cos theta is minus cos square theta is equal to sin square theta. Many terms are here, first of all. So now look at this sin square theta. Look at this cos square theta. Did you study anything with sin square theta and cos square theta? First identity. Sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. If I can move this here, if there's any way, then it is possible, right? I'll get sin square theta plus cos square theta. So what I'll do is, I will just add cos square theta on both sides. So adding cos square theta on both sides, what I get is 2 cos theta minus cos square theta plus cos square theta. This is the one that we're adding. That maybe I'll put it in a different color. Plus cos square theta is equal to sin square theta. Then what we just did, that was plus cos square theta. So, and we saw that we see that this and minus cos square theta plus cos square theta will be cancelled, and what we will get is 2 cos theta is equal to sin square theta plus cos square theta. Now what I did was basically what you studied as moving this from here to here. I just did this thing to show you that it is not playing football with the terms by moving it from one side to another, but it is actually adding and subtracting from both sides. Okay, now solving this, we see that sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So in the next step we can write 2 cos theta, cos c should be small letter, 2 cos of theta is equal to 1. That means cos of theta is equal to 1 by 2. Now see if you know what the value is. Do you know any value of theta with cos of that theta being 1 by 2? For that you have to study the special values, the special angles video, and looking at that we know that cos of which angle was it? Cos of 60 degree, we know that it is 1 by 2. So therefore we can say, because cos theta is 1 by 2 and cos of 60 is 1 by 2, we know that theta should be equal to 60 degree. So therefore we will say the conclusion, theta is equal to 60 degree. Now this is only possible because you knew this value and the special angles video. So suppose it was not a value like in the last question, then you can stop there. But if you know the value, then find the value of theta. Okay, So that's all. I mean, so as I told you, this is not a difficult thing, it's a simple thing. So there are a few more questions added in the homework, uh, and as you complete them, you'll get an idea of the overwork, the whole thing. Thank you.